Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I am definitely later than I typically am, but it just varies week to week and depends on what I have to get done before I leave my office. Okay, so let's talk about wrapping up this week. We have our Aura Golden Eye Masks, which are such an amazing, really easy, wonderful share. One of the things I love about Aura Golden Eye Masks is people do not have to purchase anything to replace something currently in their routine. It can just be an addition to their routine. And the $20 price point really helps you reach a totally different demographic of new customers. Um, I'm not sure if you saw on Jesse's story this week, but we had a meeting with Gaia. She is an owner of another brand. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Nikki. Um, and one thing that we were discussing a lot is product offerings and just truly making sure that you are consistently building out your customer base. You can only sell the same things over and over to the same amount of people. They get burned out. All of us know that. So I really do feel that the $20 price point with the Aura Golden Eye Masks is a great way to um, introduce to new customers and a great way for you to get that 5 pack that you can sample or share or give as a referral gift. Or there's a lot of different things that you can do with our Aura Golden Eye Masks. Hello, Heather. I did a power half hour this week that ended up being a little bit chaotic because I could not figure out how to share my screen once I was live here on Facebook. Um, but I did combine a couple of the video that I shared afterwards where I was sharing my screen, and that will be in your weekly ambassador email that comes out on Sunday. So be watching for that. And I did also share if you have no idea where to start with video, the two places that truly, well, number one, the most important place you can be is where your people are. But between Facebook and YouTube, those are still the highest used platforms. They truly are. So I shared one idea of taking live videos like this, where you're already going live on your business page or in your Facebook group, and how to put that a few different places, and then also how you can download and resize that and pull clips for Reels on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So make sure you go review all of that information. Video really is the best way to learn is by doing. I see Heather on here, and I know she does a lot of really cool reels. I would love to ask her what her best video tip is, because that's one thing we talked about at the end of our conversation on Tuesday. So that is going to be available in your ambassador email that's coming out. Let's talk about setting up for next week and a little bit about May. So we are going to be having our Power Duo for $158. I was going to look really quickly at this. The Power Duo is another amazing addition to someone's already current skincare routine, which again, you guys know why I like that, because sometimes it's easier to add something to their routine and slowly convert them to aligned products. It's just a really good thing to consider when you're sharing these. This bundle is valued at $178, so it's $20 off at the $158 price point. So that's definitely something that you can talk about when you are sharing this promotion. Red light therapy, you guys, it is so powerful. It's really I think one of the best values we have at Align is this Power Duo, right? By feeding your face all of those nutrients through a serum, we know that serums absorb more deeply. We know that serums are a really important part of skincare routine that a lot of people skip if they're doing just face wash and moisturizer. So and I do want to tell you guys, I think we're down to about 15% left of our current Renew. We are having conversations about placing that next order. So let's really push this Power Duo and get our new Renew packaging. I know we are all waiting on that. So Power Duo, $158. Again, a different price point for you to reach out to a different demographic of people who are really looking for beauty tools to up their skincare game. Anyone who was born in the 80s or 90s is definitely looking for items like this to help with fine lines and hyperpigmentation, other things like that. If you need some talking points, go explore our red light wand folder in the products folder in the Ambassador Resource Drive. There's like 30 days of talking points for red light therapy. Sarah has done a video that talks about how that vibration and red light therapy helps product absorb more. Go and review that information so you are ready to talk about Power Duo all week next week. Even though we're transitioning into a new month, Power Duo is going to be available through May 4th. So that is another thing that is going to just really help you with this promotion, is having more time to promote it. So Power Duo is on our brain and we're ready to share and work that. I want to talk to you. This is going to be a couple of my little Easter eggs for May. I am going to share our preliminary calendar in the comments here. I believe I already put it in the Ambassador Resource Drive. Let me look really quickly. The preliminary calendar for, it is in week 5, yes. So in our April 2024 folder in the Ambassador Resource Drive, it is in week 5, April 28th through May 4th is our May preliminary calendar, just so that you kind of have a heads up of what is coming after Power Duo. Abundance Box. So Mother Earth Vibes, Abundance Box. So make sure that you have content ready for both of those. You know how much I love a good heads up for you to prepare content. That matters a lot to me. And hopefully us sharing is helping you as well. Okay, another thing that I want to give you a little Easter egg on for May is we are going to be doing our leaderboards just a little bit differently. It is not going to be ranked. Everyone is going to be having the opportunity to earn the leaderboard prize for May. And it is a high value item for selling $500 ambassador volume. So looking at May and looking at the promotions that we have coming up, if I were making a plan to start my May off right, I would definitely be working to sell 2 of the Power Duo set, because that is going to, let me just look real quick. That is going to be $316 in ambassador volume. So you will also be earning the sell $250 by the 6th promotion, which is going to be our sample of the month, water, scalp, and body scrub. So that's an additional $38 value on top of your commissions already. And one thing I want to just kind of bring your attention to when we're talking about that is selling that $250, you're going to be getting $50 in commissions already. Plus, if you earn that $38 water, scalp, and body scrub and you sell it to get that money back in your pocket, which that is one of the reasons why we do this, right? You are going to be at over 30% commissions. So we really are always trying to find ways to get money back in your pockets. So I would have a goal to sell that Power Duo set, 2 of them. The first week of May so that you are well on your way to a fantastic earnings in May. Okay, is there anything else that I was going to share with you? I will share the preliminary calendar, and also if you have not explored the samples, I make those sample cards for you. Let me show you really quickly. These, these, I have made a whole bunch more of these. So make sure that you, I will share that link in the comments here too. So make sure that you go and look and see if there is a sample set. I did like sensitive set, daily duo, and of course for our sample of the month next month, the water scalp and body scrub. So all of that is available to you. I will put it in the comments before I leave my office today. And finally, I want to share some information with you from Jesse went to DSU just barely, and this is a direct selling generational roadmap. Basically what they did is they went through and they asked people, they did a whole bunch of questions about all types of topics. And what I want to talk to you guys a little bit today is what people want when they are getting started. What are people looking for to get started? What do they want from you when they are getting started at Align? And a lot of these are really, really interesting. So I'm just gonna kind of go over these graphs really quickly. The first one says like which type of onboarding would make you feel most welcomed and prepared to build your business. And 37%, it's almost like across the board. So the three things that people want is a mentor or trainer. And one thing that this study talks about is they do not want that mentor and trainer to be Align. They want it to be you. They want it to be you. 37% said getting a welcome or starter package. We have our quick start guide available in our training dashboard. So that is a huge thing that you can access and utilize and drive your new ambassadors to. I always did send like a little personal welcome to people that joined my team. That isn't something you absolutely have to do, but anything that you can do to feel connected to the person that you are bringing in to Align is going to help with retention so much. It's going to help them feel empowered. It's going to help them know where to go when they need help. So that is a huge one. So how would you prefer to experience onboarding? 19% of people said all in person. The highest percentage was 27%, and they said mostly in person. Okay, mostly in person. So that means people are looking for that connection. How many of us can relate to that? That we are kind of like a little bit over every single thing being online 100% of the time, and we want that connection with someone. I do feel that like a one-on-one conversation on Zoom or by video is a better connection than just sending someone a video, but they want both. So 26% said about half in person and about half in line. And 13% said mostly online, the rest in person, 14% all online. So that highest percentage is mostly in person. Mind blown. Okay, so this says completely counter to what I thought. Gen Z and younger millennials prefer to experience onboarding all or mostly in person. So Gen X prefers it more online. So those are all things that we need to be thinking about and remembering as we are presenting these opportunities to people. So the last, the last thing that I want to point out to you is one of the biggest things that prevent people from joining is feeling confidence in their knowledge of the products and services. We have a lot of things here at Align that help with that. We have our product intel sheets, even just our product descriptions are really, really easy. We don't have anything that is overcomplicated or difficult to sell. And we also have a minimal product line. So those are all things that can help people who are looking for a company like Align. Um, 34% of people want tools to help them, things like sample cards, things like join flyers, things like a sales system, right? A lot of things that we help provide for you here at Align. And then the third thing, which I did think this was interesting. So the first one is they want confidence that they can sell everything. They want tools to sell. And then the third thing that is important is that they like the product. It's kind of like a little bit reverse of what I thought it would be. So if you are someone who is kind of doing it in reverse, that's something to think about. Okay, so and we do offer a starter kit. We do offer products that they can utilize. So that's another thing to really push. 51% of people do want a starter kit, so not just a digital option. So I hope those little tidbits kind of help you as you're planning how you want to talk to people about joining Align, and other things like that. So I am going to share that preliminary calendar with you, as well as the sample template. And I'm looking at the time because I have to take my son to the orthodontist, but I think I did it. So let's go ahead and end this week with a bang and start setting up for May. We have an amazing promotion to get started, especially with that price point of $158 with the Power Duo. Get ready to start selling and sharing in May. And I hope you liked my little Easter eggs that I shared. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week.